That thing is just like, I don't even know what. It's like antlers, but not. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. It's quite a radioactive storm front here. There we go, we're just going to push through the layer. Whoa, very high energy atmosphere. Yep, that's pretty much everywhere. Okay, we almost hit terrain. It appears like there are giant sections of rocks floating above the water. Stand by. This is water, is it not? There it is. Ha ha ha. Boom. Get the vapor. Right? Or something like this. No, it's gotta be like... Here, hold on. It's gotta be like really close by lightning. Yeah, I kind of accept those terms, right? It's just such an alien shot because you have the sky, the color, the lightning. You're like floating. Yeah. There you go. Further back is better on this one. I swear, like, I could just hunt screenshots and I would be happy. Radiated thunderstorms. This is over the ocean, though.
Extreme hazard planet. Extreme hazard planet.
If only we could get, like, a lightning strike that's, like... right up on us. No, we need it to be, like, over our shoulder, but... okay. Ah, the storm's clearing. And there it goes. Okay, so now we can focus a little bit. We are over the ocean. We didn't really get a good look at the way the terrain was distributed on this planet anyways.
Extreme radiation detected.
Yeah, we figured it's gonna be a little radioactive. Kind of comes with the territory. It's to be expected. So the ocean is actually a very comforting sort of teal. Very shallow though, like an inland sea, despite there not really being a discernible coastline here. I think the vapor filter, though, we're playing it out, right? Chrono is nice. Emerald. Emerald? No, no, no. Sometimes back to basics, right? Just the default filter here. Because look at that. It's like a giant rock behind us. There it is. I think if we want to see anything about the terrain here, we actually need to punch out of the atmosphere, spin around, and see what we're looking at as far as landmass structure. Okay, so we were just on the edge of what appears to be a substantial ocean, and we're looking for an inland scan, so let's head for this area. Looks like some kind of mountain range. That confirms. Terrain analysis reveals varied peaks and valleys here, nothing extreme, but absolutely not flat. more of the process that's brought these floating rocks up out of the water is the same that sculpted the top of these mountains to look like anvils here. Let's go ahead and use one as like a landing pad. And let's take a sample of the local fauna. Again with the yellow sky. We've just seen some very high energy stars the last few times. Oh my. Is it a storm that's picking up, or is this just a normal... This is just a typical irradiated dust getting kicked around on the surface that we're experiencing here. That's intense a little bit. Alright, let's take the Pilgrim. Fauna. We have discovered biological entity known as Sweep Sweep Kittis. I was thinking like sweep the leg. Like sweep the leg. We'll just stay away from reading names. There's a couple more over here. I'm hiding behind the flora. It's highlighting an entity underground. A few of them. Either underground or underwater. What an interesting little crater. Okay, so then the logical solution is we dig. We dig to it. $130 units. That's not really close. $70 units. Okay. Well, it's either going to be a cave or it's going to be the Atlas hiccuping again. I wonder if that creature is... No, it says ground. I was going to say, is that an underground creature? Look at this thing, though. How fun is that? I see you. It's the stuff of nightmares. It's just fused with the dirt. It's down in the terrain.
Extreme radiation detected. Technology recharge.
Okay, some new ion batteries. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a cheerful little creature. Come here. Don't run. Oh, oh no, you did not. You. Yeah, this is just gonna be a default. That thing is kind of precious. Run away! Run away! Is that another creature fused in the what? A docile female? What the heck? Cthulhu lives! What is happening? What? No! No! That thing is like... It's like, hey, I'd really like to ask you a question sometime. That thing just confronts me. Don't run. Don't run. I think that's pretty good. I think we could probably go to the next. Let's see what the next planet has. Because at first, I mean, I'll admit I was like, you know, it's two more radioactive planets, but now I'm like, this one's been pretty cool. Oh, those things even sound cute. Let's call in the Wanderlusts. That thing is just like, I don't even know what. It's like antlers, but not. I wonder if they have to like battle those horns with the horns of other males to like show dominance in the territory. You know what? Let's read what it says actually about our friends here. Discovered amidst the fog of this planet, they are gentle creatures governed by a friendly and highly trusting temperament. Gut analysis reveals a varied but exclusive vegetarian diet, and they never blink. Yeah, they'd have to never blink with that thing on their face. It's like an inverted face hugger. I'm sorry, I have inverted face hugger syndrome. Oh, look at those colors, though. Colors, colors, please. That's the giant rings, but the other planet, it also is experiencing a storm at this very moment. Let's see. Nope, the storm is not going to clear by the time we get here. I was hoping it would. I was hoping it would. But alas, it did not. Whoa, whoa. Look out. Alright, hold on. Yep. We're gonna kick it up high and try to land on this mountain here. There's a lot of, like, air pressure and wind running over the top of this mountain. Alright. Let's go. We're gonna settle it down. Alright, pull up. There's gonna be some rocks. Settle. Land. The storm might be a little too intense. Roaring nuclear wind. Oh. What substance is this? So, we don't have to worry about the lightning per se, but we found the source of the nuclear energy. Oh, man. We're gonna need something to protect us while we explore this planet. We're gonna have to call in the Titanfaller. Now, I see something in the distance I'm a little curious about, so we're gonna head over in that direction. Actually, I see one right up here, too. Here, hold on. Look, look! Look at these. Like, where? Where are these the sorts of, like, things that you find? Okay, so it's extreme radiation. We... Robot friends. Of course.
Units received.
They feed off the gamma weed. It's bound to maintain their batteries better. Well, this is also not a volcanic planet, but my goodness. If I can't say I accept these terms, because I do. I would love to get the stock in the background, if I may. This might be a time for, not the vapor filter, but the chrono? No, no. Default knows best. I bet these light up at night, if I'm not mistaken. So we found one robotic fauna, and there should be a second species? How does that work with robotic life forms? That they evolve not one, but two distinctly separate species? I don't even know how that would work. But despite them being common and always active, I see only one kind. Which is okay, however. Okay.
Radiation protection.
Let's get the Wanderlust over here.
Technology recharge.
We need to travel to another location to see if we can find these robots, but also we need to swing around to the night side of the planet and actually see how much of a difference that makes on how everything looks. Because it is definitely a certain type of radioactivity, for that I can be sure. How blue. Such a nice blue. I don't think I'll worry much about the sunset or the sunrise. But we could kind of punch a little bit in that direction. Okay. We don't have to worry about that sunset or sunrise, he said as he flew towards the sunset or sunrise. Fault lines?
Extreme radiation detected.
Okay, just land. I don't know if this is morning and we have to take back off. This is... It's freaking morning. It's 5 in the morning, which means we have to go. We have to go to the other side of the day and night Terminator. Where is this star at? There it is. I will be going away from you. Thank you. Other direction. Okay, I don't think there's any ocean on this planet. At least I hope not, and if there is, hopefully we've missed it. Oh, look at these rock formations. Yeah, it's like this super saturated green element to the atmosphere. Look at all this. It does. It does. For a radioactive planet. Oh! Oh, look at this thing.
Units received.
For a radioactive planet, it lights up. It glows. Oh, wow. This has got to be, like, the best radioactive planet ever. Maybe. Possibly. It's easy to say that in the moment when you're just so overwhelmed. It's got to be a filter. I think it's more dramatic when it's default. And then the robots as well. Okay, let's not startle the robot, but at the same time, let's acknowledge what's happening, right? They're migrating down the hill of this glowing grass, right? With this radioactive fog in the atmosphere. Pretty cool. It is for 100% certain not a volcanic planet. However, it is still very, very awesome, and I'm still very glad I came down here. I almost just jumped again, and I thought, no, because it's easy to get tunnel visioned in on a goal. And that's really just not how you're supposed to do it. And it was good, I think, for a time, doing a new planet every day and trying to showcase the best ones. And we might do more stuff like that. But I think part of knowing when to try things like that is also knowing when to stop and go back to just going with the flow. Where I just want to exist on this planet for a time. Just for a time. Fleeting as it is. Our time here, we may never return. And that's the thing you have to realize when you find a planet you do like. Is if you don't give yourself a reason to come back, you may not. Like, you just may not come back. So, in that way, what I'm trying to say is if you're not going to come back to a planet and you really like it, take lots of pictures. And then why, you know, because, and you might say you could build a base, but really, there's only so much time. You can build lots of little bases. You could build a few really big ones. Ooh, a cave. Still pretty saturated, but nothing too special. You can do all those things with your time, as I was saying, but ultimately, my choice for my time has got to be to keep exploring. To just continue. This system has been very, very good. And I'm incredibly grateful that we stopped here. Now, let's go to our capital ship. Let's go to our capital ship, and once we've done that, we'll look at our options. I've enjoyed bouncing from a red to a blue star, but we do also at some point need to acknowledge that we're going to want to do some work on the Relentless, and even if that time is not right this second, maybe there's an iota of planning we can do. We need our ship to be above it. Yep, like that. There is likely a lot of planning that we can do, so we can just take a look at that. You know, that way we're thinking about what we're actually going to want to do. I think the first thing is, because I would like to start sending out expeditions again, we're going to need to make a command floor. we already have the bridge, right? But this is more like a mission planning element. I don't think we have anything super pertinent to sell. We could sell one Nip Nip Buds. Ugh, I don't. I know that I don't want to mess with these right now. I've gone and I've gotten to where I spent a lot of time sorting out the inventory before I actually start reporting. I think that's probably the way to do it. This is temporary. We're not going to leave that here. So on our path up, this I thought was like the main deck. This was like crew quarters and stuff. So let's get to where we're just spending silver, right, and buying room expansions. Yep. Again. Alright, so we're just gonna expand this room out. This is like a main deck. I think like crew quarters. I think you know, galley. Come up here, and where it turns green, this is the garden deck, right? Which we've already established. So then this would be like, would this be command? So I feel like we're going the wrong way. I feel like the command deck would be right off the bridge. Like, what's right off the bridge? These here. Alright, these are hallways, these aren't rooms. So if I go and I try to connect another corridor. Wait a second. Did it really twist that corridor sideways? Wait a minute. Did you really do that to me? Alright, so we'll go this way, and then what I think is a large room. Right, because this here, like this, we can delete that hallway. This is old space. This used to all belong... Yeah, see, this is all the old storage down here. Which, really, storage needs to go even lower. The cargo deck? That should be, like, way in the bottom, shouldn't it? It's like engineering. And that's like cargo. Underneath engineering. Maybe not underneath, but... So if we want this one to connect like the other one, we actually need to make this one a hallway here. How do I snap rotate like that? And then we can just delete these if we really want to. Although I think I would put something there ultimately, just to see, yeah, just to see like how far back can I pull these rooms before it becomes a problem. Like, will you let me pull in that direction? Will you let me pull in this direction? You will not. This is pretty much as far as it goes. No, you will let me go all the way to there. You will let me, that's it. So it's this little group of 3. So this is like a waiting area maybe. A lounge area, a break area. And then I believe the hallway to your command staffing should pretty much begin right here. I don't know what that is. We're going to remove that, replace it with a regular room. I don't want to go all the way down and mess with the storage just yet. But if this is the command floor, then we're probably going to need to go in this direction a little bit as it's going to open up. So there'll be like reception here. And then we can always, so we can always remove rooms very easily, but they're going to hold on to our silver for us in like a giant stockpile and it helps us see where everything is. See, I don't like this. These storage rooms are going to have to move. We're going to have to start figuring out where we want the storage rooms and the engineering. So it might be times we have down to the hangar decks, up to the staff, to the main floor, to here. Can I go this direction? I can. I can eat this up? Oh, I can! Oh, look at that! Stop, get rid of that. Yes. Yes. Accept these terms. More terms to be accepted. Yes. Okay, so then what we have here is our stairs that are going to go down. Please. So we go up, we go down, down. Go up, we go down. So if I delete you, can I go down now? I cannot. That's okay. Can I go room here? No, I cannot. Can I delete this? That. Alright, well, so there's going to be some fiddling around with it, and to be honest, I've already given it maybe a little bit more time than I really wanted to give it at this specific moment. But definitely, we might have to be giving some love to the Relentless in the near future while we figure out what the next direction is for this series after we've returned from our successful changing event moving. And that's where we're going to wrap things up for this time. Until next time, take care.